Well, some news just coming in. Sahara Chief Subrata Roy gets another 15 days to stay in the Tihar guest house. The breather was granted to finalize a deal to sell 3 luxury hotels in New York and London. This deal has now hit a roadblock. The money from the sell-off will be used to raise rupees 10,000 crore, which will be deposited with SEBI to get bail. The Sahara Chief will now get 15 more days to stay in the Tihar Jail court complex to facilitate the sale. My colleague Jaskirat Singh Bawa now joins me for more. Jaskirat, take us through why exactly the Supreme Court has given, a 15-day extension. We understand that this is in fact as a hotel deal has in fact hit a roadblock.
Absolutely. There are multiple hotels, including in London and in New York, which are up for sale. However, a particular deal now, without naming anyone over here in the court, however, because it's already out in the public domain, we can say that Southeast Asian nation was itself interested. In fact, the Sultan of Brunei was reported to have been interested in the sale of the New York Plaza. But there were major protests that took place in New York because of certain anti-LGBT and anti-homosexual laws that were initiated in that country, although they were withdrawn eventually. Now, these were not directly mentioned but implied in the court, and that this actually resulted in the prospective purchaser in withdrawing from the sale.
Right.
They said that this is completely beyond their control, and which is why they wanted 15 more days. Now, the Supreme Court did grant them 15 more days, but not without a rap on the knuckles. They actually castigated and pulled up Subrata Roy for dragging his feet over this entire issue, for the history repeating itself. The judge even remarked that similar verbals being made before you went into jail, and now again you're dragging your feet over it. However, giving him the benefit of doubt, an additional 15 days, but they do not look like they're in the mood of granting him any further extension.
Right. So, Jaskirat, what you're essentially saying is that it is a bit of a bittersweet situation here for Subrata Roy, because while he has been given the 15-day extension on stay outside jail in the Tihar court complex, he has also been given a rap on his knuckles for dragging his feet. So clearly this 15 days is pretty much all it has. The Supreme Court making it very clear that there perhaps may not be another extension if this deal falls through.
That's correct. In fact, in the last hearing itself, the bench headed by Justice T.S. Thakur, the third senior-most judge in the Supreme Court, had said that we're not inclined to give you any further extension, but understanding that some of the situations mentioned today were completely beyond anyone's control, and they were completely, on a macro level, they gave him the extra 15 days, but also said that you seem to have so much problem in arranging these 10,000 crore rupees. How are you going to come up with a balance of payment? The balance of payment is actually, according to SEBI, in multiples of the jail amount. To that, the lawyers for Sahara said that let us at least focus on this amount and getting our chairman out of jail so that we can get to work on getting and arranging for further funds.
Right. Thanks, Jaskirat, for joining us with that live report. We're going to continue to track developments in 15 days, remember, is all the time that Subrata Roy has been given by the Apex Court.